This is Dead Island Riptide Definitive Edition. We're here on PlayStation 5, taking a look at this upgraded version of the game that was given a definitive package alongside the first one. We have the other game up on the channel as well. What we're getting here, 1080p, 30 FPS, and some various improvements to the original Dead Island from, I guess you would say, the PS3 360 era. And this is an interesting follow-up because it directly continues the events of the first, well, Dead Island game, and it just kind of expands the narrative of these characters as they try to deal with a new situation. It's kind of more of the same, but at the same time, if you did like the original game, you are going to enjoy having, I guess, more time with the characters in a semi-different environment with some new tools and different setups and whatnot. It's kind of interesting. So basically, we've escaped the island at this point, and we are now on a boat where, you know, things are not necessarily going to plan. And we have, of course, our group. We, of course, are a group of individuals that are, I guess, semi-immune and whatnot, so they're doing, like, tests and everything, and it's a big thing. Anyways, there's zombies to kill, there's stuff to deal with. You know, you play as your individual character. It's got co-op play. The game is a lot of fun in actual co-op. It's definitely more interesting when you actually play it as a squad. It's just neat because the cutscenes, you know, they're like this, and then you play by yourself, basically, right, if you're doing solo. But again, a large portion of what makes this franchise actually kind of interesting is that you are in a group. Different classes are each of the different characters, different abilities. It's like an RPG with some of the skill abilities you get, and I think that's kind of interesting, because you can be like, you know, my character's kind of thing is with knives, and, you know, and then there's like crafting, and, yeah, all that kind of stuff, right? It's actually kind of intriguing. And it does look pretty good, all things considered. I mean, you know, it does look a little jagged here or there because of the 1080p, but I think for the most part, it's actually kind of a fine experience that can be quite fun to play. And if you've been thinking about Riptide after playing, you know, the original game, I think you will find yourself feeling that this is a worthwhile expansion over that initial one. Why did this door open now? Yeah, whatever. And this one also drops you, I think, into the action a little bit faster. Not like the first one, you're kind of just immediately, you know, you're dealing with zombies and whatnot. This one's more like you get high-octane weaponry right off the bat, which is a little bit different than the slow crawl that you might have been, you know, kind of used to in the first game. It kind of builds into it. It does some of the fear stuff in that one a little bit better, but this one I think they kind of are like, everybody knows what they're doing now, and they gotta, you know, now you're dealing with that. And I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, it is cool, and there's like some more toys. There was like some defensive type stuff in this one too. Scenarios where you're kind of defending areas, and that you might find kind of intriguing. Definitely for sure. But this is just like a neat opening segment that like throws you into what's going on, and there's like the tool bench or the mod bench and whatnot. Everyone's dead. Yeah. That means the zombies are coming.
Now the ship's gonna sink. Perfect.
I know, what are the odds, right? And it's definitely a mature title, you know, it's gory, it's lots of language in it, whatnot. It's pretty cool though, right? You get to venture to a new tropical type place, which is kind of nice. It's definitely just, like I said, a continuation of what we've done in the past, which to me wasn't really a negative thing. It was just more Dead Island to enjoy, and I kind of like that there was more Dead Island to enjoy, because I had fun with the first one, and I found it to be a fairly enjoyable experience. It was just kind of nice to have something extra come in. And now that we got these games upgraded, it's a little bit better. Obviously, I do wish that this was FPS boosted here like it is on Xbox, but, you know, it is still a fine experience. It still looks, you know, impressive to me. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, and basically the gameplay mechanics are, you know, the same for, like, combat and stamina and your abilities and your health. I'm gonna totally die here, I think. It was a little fast, and they don't give you a health right off the bat, which makes sense because you've been, you know, drugs and whatnot. I feel like I'm just wailing here. Is there any, like, or health anywhere? That's what I want to know. Yeah, you gotta build up your, like, skills. There's also an imported character on this one, which is kind of neat. So you want to import yourself, you can do that. Kind of just like a nice little touch there. Bad guy over there. But yeah, like I said, it's basically, you know, an RPG experience where you are leveling up, you are collecting stuff, crafting things, building things. It's kind of fun. And it's even more fun when you play with others. But, you know, you can play it solo, too. I don't want to make it sound like this is something that you have to play with others, because, you know, I've had a lot of fun playing this with other people. That's for sure. Okay, I kind of don't want to go that way, but there are health packs. As I get shot or hit in the back. And then you see the weapons got different levels, so you kind of improve your weapons and whatnot. How come the zombie thing didn't get moved over? No, it's just, they seem, I guess they're sturdier than I am. Meat cleaver is probably easier for killing the undead with, I would imagine. Go, go, go!
Fuck you, I'm not dying here.
The infected are everywhere.
Oh, come on, more water?
Oh no, this is not going well. Oh jeez. I have a weapon out. I'm having so much issues with this. But yeah, it's not too hardcore about death. Well, I mean, kind of, but you know. It's not too bad. Don't worry, it's just hordes of the undead guys that I have to deal with by myself. Yeah, there are a lot of zombies down here. I forgot how hardcore this opening is. You gotta face off against a big group. It's definitely throw you into the ground there. Why are they like level 14? That's kind of nuts. Die, zombies. Yeah, this game does also have like really good like dismemberment, and it's like quite gruesome too. Like some of the zombies look really savage. Oh, that's a little glitchy. I also doubt that this is like the last time we'll see these games. They'll probably get upgraded again at some point. I definitely see that coming. Ah, do we have to go higher? Of course we do. Don't want to get flooded out in the, you know, the ship and whatnot.
Fuck, we're in the middle of a hurricane.
Sucks to suck, am I right? Let's see. Oh, why don't we have the shotgun out? It's always like this in the storm, guys. Don't worry. It's cool. We got this. Now, the question is, should we put the pistol in? There we go. Stormy days, stormy days. And obviously, you know, it's a little expanded upon too. You get a little bit more of a people thread, I guess you could say, as well in this one to a degree. It's just part of the story and some of the mystery here.
Gotta reach the bridge. Try and get this ship back under control.
Yeah, good luck with that, am I right? This be a zombie ship. What are the odds you, like, you know, have a group of zombies at sea you gotta deal with? That must be the worst. You know what, a zombie apocalypse? I bet there's all these situations where, like, you know, there's these ships out of sea, they're just, like, filled with zombies. Kinda makes it seem a little bit more survival horror than it normally is. This is what I was talking about, though. You get, like, you know, intense weapons right off the bat. Ugh. Survivors! What's up, guys?
Stop! What about them? They're your problem now. You can't just leave them here. They're civilians. If I were you, I'd worry about your own survival, Colonel. Servo!
In the middle of, like, a hurricane you'd leave like that? Could have at least brought people with you.
Captain, come in! Captain's dead, soldier. Fuck! It's a rock.
Is that what that is?
Oh, shit. We're on a collision course. We have to get to the bridge. Yeah, we've got another problem. We've got company.
Well, that's not good. Those appear to be the undead.
Hey!
Only we had, like, a grenade or something. I don't think the fists are gonna be the best answer for this guy. I mean, they're clearly zombies. Yeah, that shotgun. Maybe we should pop that shotgun back on there. Oh, it's only got 2 bullets? Well, that's not good. Okay. Seems like a very dangerous mission for a civilian to be doing. Or a group of civilians.
Hey, I got 0 ammo.
Actually, how many, like, army guys do they have on this boat? Okay, well, we've got none of that.
Shit. Look at all these corpses.
How did they even get into the captain's deck area? They're not monsters, they're zombies. Come on. The captain is one tough guy. Okay, throwing that at that guy was probably not the best idea. Good thing I got so many batons, it doesn't matter. Wow, that is ridiculous, actually. I'm giving her all she's got. I gotta defeat this guy. I mean, I don't think we're in a rush. I don't think the level will fail at all.
We need to release the anchor. Look! Oh, Jesus! Hold on!
And I think that means we're going down to the Riptide. Co-op is now available. Oh, yeah.
Hey, wake up. You all right?
Oh, Jesus. What happened? The ship.
Get up. The ship's dead in the water. Can you walk?
I'll give it a shot. Where am I?
Hal and I. But it's really not safe here on the beach. There's an infection. Some sort of plague.
Seriously? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
The whole island.
Out of the frying pan, into the goddamn fire.
We'll talk later. Right now you need to move. Head for the Paradise Survival Camp. Look for the big treehouse. You'll find other survivors there. Take this. In the meantime, I'll see if anyone else washed up on the beach.
And we're back into the action and back on the island. Ready to explore with new places to see and new things to do. What a thrill. I mean, if you played Dead Island 1, you're probably being like, oh, well, this is familiar territory. Although I gotta say, I think this island is a little more... I don't know how to describe it. It's less visited. It feels as though this island is kind of more untamed. It's not as, like, city-like, I suppose you could say. Which is kind of neat. Time to go to the camp. See how everybody's doing. It's like blooming and blurring is crazy. Definitely wouldn't want to be vacationing on these islands during this time, I tell you. How do you even bounce back after a zombie apocalypse? You just kind of hope the mainland's fine and you're just like, good to go? Coming to save the teammates. Here to assist. I mean, that's what we're aiming to do, right? Trying to save every single person that we can. Seems like their base was not very well structured. None of these people can actually die. Kind of curious about that. I don't mind coming to help out. I don't know. It's kind of a neat experience. It's alright. It's fun. If you're coming from Dead Island 1, you're going to be like, oh, this is kind of cool. It expands upon things. Does some new stuff. A little bit, but more of the same too. So you'll feel right at home. You'll just be like, oh, more to do. But yet, throw it into the action. I want to say a little bit faster on this one. What was going on there? That was weird. Well, at least we kind of saved all the people here, I guess.